How's it going, everybody? This video is going to detail everything you need to know about the Stronghold of Security when it comes to training and the best safe spots, the best ways to make money, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. So the video is going to be broken down into 4 different parts. You can see the timestamps in the description below, but basically each level has specific areas and monsters for the best training, the best money making, and the best safe spotting. So I'll quickly go over those for each level. It's going to be a very straightforward and easy to follow video. If it helps you, please give it a like and maybe consider subscribing if you like the video overall. Yeah, so let's get to it. Also, the first thing you'll want to know is where it is, in case you somehow don't know. It's south of Edgeville in the Barbarian Village, and the easiest way to get there, if you remember, is to use an Amulet of Glory to Edgeville, and then you just run south like I just showed you. So this is where you would go, just bam, bam, bam. And if you're not a member, then you can teleport to Varrock, and then just run south, and then run west to Barbarian Village like that. So I will start with level 1, of course. There are 2 places you may want to train, depending on what you want to train. So if you want to train melee and you're very low level, you'll want to start in this room and killing goblins. You can also safe spot from behind this wall here if you want to train range, but of course I forgot ammo, as I'm now realizing, but rest assured you can certainly safe spot behind this wall. I've done it before. But what I actually recommend you do is actually kill Minotaurs, and the reason for that is because they have better drops. They also have really bad defense, and there is another safe spot. So I will show you that right now. It's just going to be in the southeastern room. There's going to be another wall there. Alright, so once you reach the southeastern room, which is where I'm at right now, this is the wall I was talking about, but it just occurred to me that if you're really low level, you might be bothered by them attacking you. So what you could do is stand in this spot, that's why I ran over here, and range safe spot them. Also, if you can get in this area, that would also be a good spot. Okay, you can't. So this is going to be your best bet. Unfortunately, they will run over here. But yeah, if you can just wait out the aggression for the 10 minutes, you can just safe spot from here, and then after that, you'll just be good to go and just kill them behind this barrier. Another thing you could do is if you have Rune Light, you can turn on NPC aggression timer and turn on area lines. And what that will do is create this giant box that shows you your aggression zone. And if you really just want to safe spot them, what you could do is wait out the 10-minute aggression timer in this area. And then once the aggression wears off, you can just go safely safe spot. Because, yeah, I understand if you're really low level, it's going to be very inconvenient to be constantly attacked by the Minotaurs and the Wolves. So, you have those options. Now let's move on to level 2. Okay, so now we'll be talking about level 2. This is actually a very straightforward level. The southeastern corner, which is where I'm at right now, of level 2, is really the only room you really need to worry about, other than, like, obviously the main room to claim your prize if you haven't done that yet. But in terms of all 3 aspects regarding making money, best experience, and safe spotting, killing flesh crawlers is the best way to do that. So I've got these 2 tiles marked as the only safe spots I could really find. There's one other safe spot in this room, but it's just not as good as this one. So basically this safe spot, as far as I can tell, is always safe. I haven't been hit here yet after killing quite a few of them. And this one isn't quite as safe, but it still works. Maybe if for some reason this spot isn't working, you've got one stuck over here, and you just need a new spot, this one will work. But they can attack you from like a certain angle. So anyway, this is the best spot. And also, flesh crawlers will give you the best experience. They have really low defense, and they have a pretty good drop table. So again, for level 2, you just want to go straight down. As soon as this is where you enter level 2 from level 1, and you just go straight down into the southeast corner. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about level 3 of the Stronghold of Security and the best training practices that you want to keep in mind. So this one is also fairly straightforward because the best monsters to kill are the Catabal Pawn. Yeah, I'm not positive on how to say that. I think that's okay way to say it, but this is not a great level for training, and yeah, so if you want to train melee and you really want to, for some reason, train on level 3, the room southeast of here, the most southeastern room, has some spiders in it that are the weakest. But if you wanted to do that, I would recommend just killing flesh crawlers, because flesh crawlers have lower defense and higher HP and better drops. So if you want to train melee, I would just stick to level 2 and kill flesh crawlers there. If you want a ranged safe spot, this is the room I'm in right now. So this is where you enter, so you just go east and then south. And this is the best safe spot that I could find. So the one thing you have to keep an eye out for is this giant spider. He'll spawn, and sometimes he'll make his way over here. If that happens, maybe protect from melee. Just kill him really quickly, and then after that, these guys can't really reach you. And the good thing is they're super aggressive, so they'll just keep stacking up, which is obviously really good. And the last thing is, if you want to make money while killing something on this level, then these guys are still the best, because there are scorpions, spiders, and then these guys, and these guys are the only ones that have actual decent drops. So yeah, you know, this is your go-to room for level 3. Alright, so we're on the 4th and final level of the Stronghold of Security, and I'm just going to run through everything you need to know. So right now, I'll just show you where I'm at on the map. This is where you drop in. Let's see if I can zoom. Well, I can't zoom in anymore. That's the ladder right there. So you're just gonna go south and then west, and you're gonna end up in this room right here. And basically, this is the best safe spot that I could find. And the reason it's the best safe spot is because you get to kill Ankus, which have the best drops on this floor, and they also have like fairly low defense. And of course, not getting hit is a huge benefit. So if you're not really high level with really high defense, or you feel like using prayer, then I really do not recommend killing anything on this level with melee. I would say just stick to flesh crawlers on level 2 if you feel like training melee, just because they have low strength and low defense and fairly high HP. If you come all the way down to level 4 to do melee, you're just going to find yourself going back and forth a lot, because you'll have to bank all the time. So in terms of making money, obviously you just want to kill Ankus and then pick up their good drops. Some of their good drops might include a lot of runes: death runes, blood runes, law runes, adamant arrows, and a lot of herbs to go with it, if you remember. They also drop some seeds, but those are pretty uncommon, and then some other ores as well. So yeah, so that's what you can expect. As you can see, the safe spot works just fine, and there isn't too much more to it. So if you want to train range, I would say this is probably the best place in the Stronghold to do it, just because you're going to be getting drops, and they have higher HP, so you're not constantly having to kill new monsters, always feeling like you need to pick up the drops and mess up your safe spot, get hit, stuff like that. So overall, I would say this is the best place to train in the game for range, or not in the game, excuse me, but in the Stronghold of Security. But that wraps up level 4, and overall just wraps up the guide in general. So if this video has been helpful to you, please drop me a like. You can consider subscribing if you want more videos like this. You can let me know in the comments how I can improve or what you may have liked about the video. But other than that, that's going to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.